Okay, the digital life hack, it just got better because coming up after it, hear one of the most engaging calls from my weekend show. It's called The Kim Komando Show. Yeah, funny how that works. Here's a common question I get. How do I make money taking online surveys? My answer, you have to use the right sites, but you could make up to $700 an hour. I'm Kim Komando for NordPass. Get 50% off now on this easy-to-use password manager at nordpass.com/Kim. Remember how I said the right sites. Even if you're a diehard Survey Junkie user, you're probably only raking in $40 a month. But some sites will pay you $100 for just one survey. Now, you can't just create an account and go wild. You have to apply and get approved first. It's like a job. The best ones are worth the wait. Connect your LinkedIn account to a survey website like The Expert Cafe or User Interviews, which focuses on marketing research. Your approval depends on your background and what companies are looking for. If you own a business, you could make even more. Respondent.io participants make around $100 an hour. A higher-up executive might take home $700 an hour. Sign up for my free newsletter at getkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in Do Not Disturb mode, and oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Komando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Komando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando, with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. All right, just as I promised, here's a fantastic call for my show that you've got to hear. Gwen in Austin, Texas. Hey there, Gwen.
Well, it's kind of a simple thing, but I have recently retired, and my whole career I used a PC with Word, and then I'd come home and use that as well. I used mainly, I used Microsoft Word, the Office Suite. So I recently got a Mac laptop, and, I could use my PC with Word just with my eyes closed, and now I'm fumbling. And I did some word searches on the internet on how to learn this, maybe books that might be good. I'm just overwhelmed, and I didn't know the best way to learn this, how to use the Mac.
Here's the thing is that one of the things I'm going to tell you, I just want you to always remember this, okay, Gwen?
Okay.
When you're working on a Windows PC with Microsoft Word or any Microsoft product, just put it out there, even just in Windows, is that there's always, it seems like, 3 ways to do one task, right?
Yes.
And it also requires you to do a lot more steps than it will take on a Mac. And so the thing that I've always seen with people when they come directly from Windows to Mac, they're like, well, is that all I have to do? You mean I can just drag that over and the program installs? I don't have to say what folder and approve this and go create. No, you just drag it over, right? And then you're going to learn certain keystrokes on your Mac, like, of course, Control Z, right? Shift Command 4 is going to capture screens. And so these are like these little keystrokes that you're going to want to maybe put on a piece of paper next to your Mac so that this way you can refer to them until they become just memory for you. You don't even think about it. Your hands just automatically just do these keystrokes. So
just like I did in Word.
Exactly. And so there's probably nothing that you could beat like going to an in-person class at an Apple store. Now, you're in a big city, Austin. They've got several Apple stores. They have free classes. They have low-cost classes. And they're really great for hands-on learning, guided by experts. And you'll find people in the Apple store, they really want to help you. They're excited to be there. Okay. Now, Apple also has their online support is phenomenal. They have all kinds of online tutorials and support documents. So, take a look at support.apple.com. On YouTube, they have their own videos. Of course, there's books and manuals. I'm not saying that you're a dummy, but all those dummy titles, they've been successful for over 20 years because it just works, right?
That's funny. That's one of the books I pulled up, so I'm not offended.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now, using Pages, which is your version of Microsoft Word, because Pages comes free on your Mac, it also looks like it. It's very similar, and you can, I don't think you'll find that transition to be very difficult. But if you want, you can always purchase Microsoft Word for Mac.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to just stay with that, but if you don't want to use Word, you can use Pages, or if you want to use Google Docs. Okay, I'm on a Mac. I have Word on it because certain of the publications that I write for, like the Daily Mail and USA Today and Fox and New York Post, they still like that. They still want to get that docx file, right? So
right.
So what I do is I write it in Google Docs. I save it as a Word file. Okay. And then I open it up in Word just to make sure that it's good, and then I send it off to the newswires because I don't want them, writing me back saying, we couldn't open the file, because that becomes a bit of a trauma. So, what I would do is I'd go down to the Apple Store and explain your situation, talk to one of those reps, and then let them point you in a direction. Yeah, I know you can book these classes on their website, but I think it might be easier for you just to go ahead and go there, bring your MacBook with you, because maybe they have a class right then that you can just slide in. I'll tell you, I was in the Apple Store, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, and they were doing a class about digital photography, and I actually stood there and said, wow, these classes are free, and they're amazing. And so if you're trying to make that transition from a PC to Mac, definitely check out those in-store classes. Gwen, thank you for your call. Hey, huge thanks for tuning in, folks. And if you've got a question that's burning a hole in your brain, just drop me a line. Head over to komando.com, with a K, of course, and tap Email Kim. Yes, I do read every single question. Now, for tech insights you can't afford to miss, grab my free daily newsletter over at getkim.com.